Hello and welcome to the channel, it's Erad, and we've just had an update for Star Citizen's roadmap, and interestingly it seems that more items for Star Citizen Alpha 4.0 are slipping up to the Star Citizen Alpha 3.24 column. And these items include some of the new caves that we are going to be seeing in the future in Star Citizen, including the acidic caves, which include some stalactites and stalagmites, and these are obviously going to be found on Ariel because that is the acidic moon of Star Citizen, but probably we are also going to be seeing it on some of the polluted areas on Hurston. That would probably not be a surprise. I don't think we're gonna be seeing it anywhere else in the verse, but if you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. The Rocky Caves are also coming in Star Citizen at 3.24.x, probably 0.2, right? I suspect we are going to see that 0.2 at SeasonCon, but that's another topic for another day, I suppose, right? And so these Rocky Caves are going to replace the caves that we already have in the verse right now. These caves which have appeared a long time ago, right? And they are now a little bit obsolete. Quite frankly, these are the reasons I never go to caves, because I always get stuck there, I get lost, and overall it's not a very pleasant experience, I think. So it's a good thing that they are getting an update, in my opinion. But this roadmap update is not just about caves, it's also about MFDs. Remember, we saw in an episode of Inside Star Citizen recently that MFDs are going to be replaced for most ship manufacturers, in fact 5 of them, and these are also going to be coming with this update. That's really a good thing, because some of the MFDs are quite broken these days, especially large ships, you know, Carax 890 jumps, but also the smaller ones like the Merlins. Like, you can see the status of your ship, for example. It's not very easy to use as well when you need to be using so many functionalities when it comes to power management, for example, especially when you are in a dogfight. So that's really good to see that this is coming a little bit earlier than expected. Now, does that mean that Star Citizen Alpha 4.0 is going to get further delayed? We've heard on multiple occasions that Clan Imperium Games want to release 4.0 this year and before the end of this year. So usually they have like a big patch before Christmas. Apparently they said many times that they don't want to be doing that. They want to be releasing 4.0 before. But as time goes on, you know, where is the PTU for 4.0, right? We've only had one server machine testing by the time I'm making this video, so it's not really making much progress, unfortunately, when it comes to the release of 4.0, and perhaps that's why we are seeing some of these features that don't necessarily need server meshing coming up a little bit earlier. Now, could there be other features that don't need server meshing that will eventually come up earlier? I see one out there on the 4.0 release column, and that is the Quasi-Crazer. The Quasi-Crazer, which we also saw recently in Inside Star Citizen, which is the Space Cow. And with it are also going to be coming some missions and also perhaps some activities like hunting, for example, gathering. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the future we'll be using those Quasi-Crazer for farming. These Quasi-Crazers are not just going to be on Pyro, they're also going to be roaming the planets of the Stanton system wherever they can, right? They're not going to be roaming Crusader, obviously, but we will be finding them on Hurston and, of course, on Macrotech. There's going to be 5 different types of Quasi-Crazers based on the biomes where they are going to be. Now, CIG did not say if all 5 variants of the Quasi-Crazer will be coming in 3.24.x, probably .2. But that remains to be seen nevertheless. So yeah, there we have it. That's what we had to say about the roadmap update. It's good to see that some of the items are coming. I was gonna say earlier than expected, not really, right? They're just coming on schedule. It's just 4.0 that's being delayed, I believe. But still, it's nice to see that we get to enjoy some new features that don't necessarily need the wait, right, for server meshing. Anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be seeing more Star Citizen updates, well, you've got the subscribe button down there. Like the video if you did. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.